Investors, good afternoon. Welcome to Canvest Environmental Protection Group's 2020 annual results presentation, telephone conference, and webcast. May I introduce to you our management? They are Chairman and Executive Director, Chairlady and Executive Director, Ms. Loretta Lee, Executive Director, CEO, Mr. Yuan Guozhen, CFO and Company Secretary, Ms. Lisa Wang. The information for this presentation and PPT have already sent to the registered investors. And then it will also be played on the webcast link. For Q&A, it will be conducted on the telephone as well as webcast. Now I will pass the floor to Ms. Lee. Thank you. Thank you very much for spending time with us at Canvest results presentation. Because of COVID-19, this presentation is conducted in the form of webcast and conference call simultaneously. So if there is any inconvenience, please accept our apology. We are happy to present to you our 2020 results, which have been very satisfactory. So there is a growth of 26.2% growth in revenue, and gross profit was up 22.1% at 1.55 billion Hong Kong dollars. Net profit was up 18.5% at 1.06 billion Hong Kong dollars. Profit attributable to equity holders of the company was up 18.1% at 1.05 billion Hong Kong dollars. In 2021, we successfully completed the construction and operation of a number of projects. So there's the Dianbai WTE project phase 1, Shawa WTE project, and Shiwen WTE project, Dianyang WTE project, and Xiaozhuang WTE project. And within the year, they started operation and they brought about operating income to the group. In relation to project expansion and development, well, we have one contract for a number of projects. In 2020, we got 4 new projects, and this expanded our coverage in Yunnan, Jiangsu, and Shanxi provinces. And for the first time, we penetrated Liaoning province as well in terms of WT business. And then in 2020, we also worked on the Huizhou project, and this expanded our market share further. As of now, we have altogether 34 WTE projects, and then our daily processing capacity is at 51,140 tons. 18 projects have already started operation. They are in operation. Total daily MSW processing capacity is 23,090 tons. We have now 16 projects under construction or planning. It is expected that these projects in the coming few years will be completed according to plan, and they will also get into operation. Then in relation to environmental hygiene services, in 2020, in July, and also in January 2021, we got from Guangxi province, Libin, and also Guangdong province contract. So as a result, we are able to have more light asset business income. Besides, in relation to WTE and environmental hygiene, we have leading position in the market, and we will continue to develop very diversified, integrated smart city management business. We will explore multifunctional scenarios with AI. Within the year, in order to satisfy business needs, we continue to develop our financing channels. In July 2020, we got credit facility of 19.38 million Hong Kong dollars facility, and then from another financial institution, we got credit facility of 390 million Hong Kong dollars. So these can support our future stable growth in business. In terms of ESG, that is environment, social, and governance, we will continue to do more work to get recognition from the market. In 2020, for 3 consecutive years in MSCI ESG rating, we got A grade rating. So this is very encouraging to us. Looking into 2021, we still need to ride out the impact from COVID-19 and also impact on the environment. In the future, under the 14th five-year plan, the group will continue to contribute to green development, green transformation policy of the state. Will be moving towards carbon neutrality. And we will make use of the building and operation of WTE projects to achieve high standard, high quality operation. So we hope that we are moving into a mature development stage. Besides, our group will gradually become an integrated smart city management and service provider. We will also develop diversified smart services. We will seize the opportunities from technology, and we will also open up integrated city management service. We will upgrade our operation through big data, cloud computing, AI. We will also modernize the urban services so that it will become very smart, intelligent, highly precise, and efficient. And in this way, we can achieve more breakthrough. In the future, we will adhere to green development direction. We'll continue to work towards green, smart technology development. In this way, we can face up to all the huge opportunities from the dual circulation. And we are going to open up a new chapter. Thank you very much. Now we will pass the floor to Mr. Yuan. Thank you. Now, let me explain our business development. Up till now, in China, we have altogether 34 WTE projects covering Guangdong, Guangxi, altogether 13 provinces and municipalities. So for daily capacity, 51,140 tons, that is the daily processing capacity. Among the 34 projects, 16 are in Guangdong, accounting for half of the total volume. So this shows that Guangdong is still our core market. Right now, our company is the largest non-state-owned WTE enterprise. In 2020, we successfully got 4 new projects, and daily MSW processing capacity reached 5,000 odd tons. And then in 2020, we got Changning, Huizhou, 2 new projects. Capacity together was 2,000 tons. So this further expanded our project coverage or structure. In 2020, we have altogether 6 projects which had completed construction and operation. Phase 1 of Nianban Xinyi project, Shaoguan Phase 1, Jiwen Phase 1, Jianyang, and also Zhaozhang. And operating income was brought for the group. In the past 1 year, in terms of operating projects, well, some of the projects were affected by COVID-19. For the whole year, the total volume of refuse has risen. So overall speaking, our business was not affected. Now we have 16 projects that are under construction and planning. And in the coming few years, these projects will be completed in terms of construction and will start operation within the coming years according to our plan. Looking back into 2020, we have generated 279,500 kilowatt of electricity. For Innocuous treatment, 7 odd million tons, up 24.4% from last year. Total electricity sold, 2.7 million kilowatt, up 18.7% from last year. So more or less the same as last year. Now here I'm going to talk about our operating efficiency. You can see from the slide, our production and operating efficiency is very, very good. Average electricity sale and generation ratio, 87.6%. Utilization rate, 140.5%. Looking into the coming year, with the 14th five-year plan getting into the start, where environmental protection is getting more stringent, and the group will overcome all the challenges and difficulties to build a beautiful living environment. We will try our best to innovate and will focus on high-quality projects. We will insist on high-standard operation, and we want to be smart and diversified in terms of our city management services, and we will adopt a high-end development route, and we will offer to all shareholders the opportunity to create value. Now I will pass the floor to our CFO, Ms. Wong. Thank you. Good afternoon. Now I'm going to do a review of our 2020 financial performance. Under COVID-19, in 2020, we still were able to enjoy continuous growth, and we have reached a record high. In 2020, revenue was 4.98 billion Hong Kong dollars, up 26.2% year-on-year. Gross profit was up 22.1% at 1.545 billion. Net profit up 18.5% at 1.057 billion. Profit attributable to equity holders up 18.1%, 1.053 billion. And earnings per share up 8.9%. So we will maintain our dividend payout at 20%. We will pay out final dividend of 4.9 Hong Kong cents per share. Now, if you look at our business sectors in 2020, revenue was 2.062 billion Hong Kong dollars, accounting for 41.4%. That is because of an enhancement in operating efficiency of projects, and there is also newly increased capacity. In 2019, capacity rose to 20,000 odd, and we have now 18 operating projects. Because of COVID-19 for the whole year, both MSW treated and also power generated increased. And for construction revenue, it rose to 54% of the total revenue. We were able to complete all the projects as planned. There are 18 projects that are being under construction. Now in Wennan, there are 14 projects within our plan. Revenue by region, Southern China still contributed the most, 3.27 billion Hong Kong dollars, and the share has decreased to 65.6% because in Northern China, Eastern China, there are more projects being in operation. So our previous layout in Guangdong is gradually contributing to our revenue. Gross profit continued to grow, 1.515 billion Hong Kong dollars, and then from operation, 970 million. Its share of gross profit came down to 62.9%. Construction service, 450 million, a share of 29.2%. This is because operating capacity has increased and there are also projects within construction bringing contribution. Environmental hygiene still contributed a small share only. there's a change in the gross profit margin or gross profits composition. Overall GP margin was down 1% because construction service now has a bigger share and its GP margin is lower. For operation GP margin, it is at 47%. Within the year, there are 6 projects that started operation. And under the pandemic, its GP margin is lower, but our overall operating GP margin was not pulled lower because within the year, we actually enhanced and innovated on our technology, and we adopted effective cost control. In terms of operating efficiency, it has been enhanced. This can be shown that our fee of environmental protection has declined instead of an increase. So we'll continue to innovate and invest more to enhance our efficiency and productivity. Construction service from BOT arrangement, 16.7% GP margin. Finance income, 100% GP margin. Environmental hygiene services income GP margin, it slightly rose to 19.7%. Net profit, 453 million, up 18.1%, and 22% was the net profit margin. That is because our total volume of operation has increased. Interest expense, 340 million Hong Kong dollars. It rose 66.8%. This is because of total loan has increased, and our projects have moved into operation, and capitalization as a result has decreased. Profits tax, 190 million, and the tax rate is 15.9% because within the year, 4 projects moved into the tax-paying stage from a tax-free stage. If you look at our gearing ratio, at the end of 2019, it's 55.3%. It slightly rose to 61%. Net debt to equity ratio, 99%. Even though gearing ratio has gone up, it is still within our expectation. In 2020, comparing with, and also 2021, that is the peak of our construction. We will continue to put in place control measures so that the ratios are within controllable range. For our operating cash flow, it is stable. Within the year, operating cash flow, 1.996 billion. Comparing with 2019, is up 35% from 960 million. This year, bank loans increased, but our bank interest expense has come down. Average interest rate was 4.6%, 4 to 6%. Now, within the period, our interest coverage ratio was 4.2 times. It decreased, but then within the industry, this is still a high level. When our projects get into operation, and then there are 8 projects within construction, our total assets rose to 19 billion, and total equity or return on equity 13.3. This is because profits within the year increased. That's all in my presentation.